Om Shanti, sister. Can you see the screen?
Yes, it's visible.
So are we ready to start?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you, Baba, for this beautiful opportunity and using me as an instrument. While reading this Murli, it's a continuation of yesterday's Murli. And it was a very nice Murli. Just to recap, before we continue where we stopped, it was dated 31st December 2007, and it was focused for the new year, becoming an endless great donor, endlessly free from obstacles, an endless yogi, and an embodiment of success all the time. And in the Murli of yesterday, Bap Dada especially was very pleased to see the Atam Deep, the flame of the souls. So if you recall, there was a lot of discussion on the flame of the souls and the farewell to the old year and to greetings for the new year. Since you are the imperishable lamp. And Baba had also said, of what special thoughts will you spend these vibrations? For the souls of the whole world, all of you Brahmins are the instruments for transformation. So he said, to celebrate this year as the year for becoming an embodiment of success and use your breath in a very worthwhile way. As a result of your breath being used in a worthwhile way, even in the future, all souls will remain healthy for all the time. And there will be no departments of doctors. They would have all become kings and masters of the world. So this was the essence of the Murli of yesterday. And he had also said that we must maintain our chart every day. And Bap Dada keeps hearing words of carelessness at times, and we have to be careful about that. And we must continuously continue to revise and realize those three important words of incorporeal, egoless, and voiceless in our minds, so that we automatically become equal, easily and naturally. So with this, we will just continue where we left off. So Bap Dada has received many cards, letters, emails, and love and remembrance through the computer. And Bap Dada is making each one emerge in front of him and giving love, remembrance, and blessings from the heart to the children who are seated on the heart throne while sitting at a distance, to each one personally by name and speciality. Bap Dada knows that everyone has love and remembrance, and especially at Amrit Vela, Bap Dada specially gives a response to the Brahmin souls for their love and remembrance. This is why you have made many good cards. You place the cards here on the stage, but they reach Bap Dada in the subtle region in advance. So very nicely, Baba is saying that all the cards which we may have written, they have all reached him in the subtle region in advance. And now, Bap Dada speaks about the turn of Uttar Pradesh and Western Nepal. Bap Dada is seeing that whichever zone's turn it is to serve, half the group is from that zone. Now you can sit down. Those who have come here, who are not from this zone, stand up. Acha, it is half and half. You can sit down. You receive a good chance. In your turn to serve you, bring in as many as you want. And so you have an open invitation. Now, this is very important what Baba is saying about Uttar Pradesh and Western Nepal. This is the catch line in this para. He says, in your turn to serve you, bring as many as you want. So you have an open invitation. One is the chance for a meeting, and the other is a chance for service. So you're those who take a double chance. So very nicely rendered by Baba. You can take this double chance. Do you know what is the speciality of UP? UP is a specially beloved, long lost, and now long found child. Why are you long lost and now found? Why are you specially beloved? Because Mama and Papa toured UP a lot. Just as they went to Bombay and Delhi, in the same way they toured UP. In UP, there's a memorial of Brahma, is there not? There's a memorial of Brahma. Just as in Rajasthan, there is a memorial of Brahma in Pushkar. Similarly, in UP, there is a Brahma Kund. Father Brahma did practical service in Uttar Pradesh. He gave a lot of love and affection to the children there. Those who were there at that time were very lovely and affectionate. Acha, what is UP now doing that is new? In the last Murli, Bap Dada asked you to make a new plan. The exhibitions, conferences, and melas have now become common. Many people have seen them many times. So when they hear that a mela or an exhibition is taking place, they say that they have seen it. They may have understood it or not, but they say that they have seen it. So now create a new invention. So this is very important what Baba is sharing with us, that there has to be a newness in what we are doing. Create a new invention. Create an invention that will incur less expense and bring great glorification. Something that a small center can do and even a big center can do. We shall see which child becomes an instrument to create a new invention. Those from UP will become this. There are many intellectuals in UP. You can create an invention. So let's pause for a moment and reflect on whether each one of us can also create a new invention, a new way of spreading Baba's message, a new way of radiating purity within us and around us. So continuing with the reading, those from UP will become this. There are many intellectuals in UP. You can create an invention. Another speciality of UP is that many heirs emerged at the beginning of service in UP. Many good heirs emerged. Just as heirs emerged in Delhi and Bombay, so also they emerged in UP. Now in Karnataka, they're campaigning to create a golden Karnataka. Bap Dada will see the result as to how many heirs and how many mics emerge. Congratulations for them. At least they see the result as to how many heirs and how many mics emerge. And in UP too, there are many memorials of devotion. There are many devotee quality souls in UP, underlined quality. So Baba has emphasized that there are many quality souls in UP. There are those with blind faith and those with deep bhavna, that means loving feelings. So there are both. Now those from UP should show wonders. You should make number one air quality from here. Do you know the method for creating airs? Those who have become embodiments of experience themselves and do not just relate their experience to others, but who, on the basis of being embodiments of experience, give others an experience, are able to create airs. This is a very important sentence because it is not just relating your experience, but reflect on this. When you're relating on your experience, could you also create the embodiment of experience by giving others that experience? That will help in creating more airs. So those who just give knowledge are able to make others good, but they are not able to make others the best of all. The best of all are air quality souls. So we shall see if anyone brings a list in the last turn. Anyone can do this. UP are the instruments this time, but any zone can send a list of airs. We shall see who becomes number one. Acha. Congratulations to those from UP. Bap Dada has heard that you have played the part of serving the yajna very well. Therefore, congratulations for service, and together with that, you have also played the part of present my Lord very well. Congratulations for that too. And now Baba addresses the double foreigners. There were 800 brothers and sisters from 60 countries, which is quite a large number. Acha, the children have put a symbol on themselves. Have the children been given a chocolate toli? So very nicely Baba is linking it to the chocolate. Have you? Have you been fed it? Who is their instrument? Children love chocolate, do they not? And have you been shown the method to fly forward? Who is their instrument? Who is instrumental for the children? Raise your hands. When these children come here next year, they will have changed even more. Yes, children, come to the front. So then the children sang a song that you're so good and lovely, and you have worked hard. Now, when you come here next year, come as angels, flying even more ahead. Is that all right? Next year, you will have made even more progress. Acha. Listen, tomorrow, give the children chocolate on behalf of Bap Dada. Double foreigners. Bap Dada had said that you are not double foreigners, but double effort makers. So are you double? So this is an important sentence in this para where Baba has linked the word double foreigners with double effort makers. So are you actually double? Bap Dada remembers that in earlier times, Bap Dada used to say that sometimes the double foreigners would say why a lot instead of saying wah, wah. You are not those who say why and I, are you? Are you those who say why or those who say wah, wah? Wah, wah, always? Always wah, wah. Never say why in any situation. Why means hi. In Hindi, when we say hi, hi, it actually means a cry of distress. So Baba has very nicely connected the word why with the Hindi hi. So no more cries of distress. Not why, but wah, wah. Whatever is happening is very good. Whatever happened was even better than that. And whatever is to happen is supremely good. So let's focus on this sentence for a while. It's a very important sentence. Whatever is happening is very good. Whatever happened was even better. So the past was already better, and whatever happening is very good, and whatever is going to happen is supremely good. So this is the sign of a double effort maker. You are those who have no problem. Are you not supremely good? This is the sign of a double effort maker. You are those who have no problem. Are you not? Is it no problem or a little problem? Acha, leave your problems here when you go. Do not take them with you on the plane because you have come to the Father. You will show some wonders to the Father, will you not? So show this wonder. Not those who say sometimes, not those who say that they sometimes have a problem, but always be a spiritual rose. Always a rose in bloom, because all of you are very much loved by the people of Bharat, by the Father, and also by the Dadis. You're very much loved. Everyone is very happy to see those from abroad. So you will always remain constantly happy, will you not? Always remember the word Sada. Always. Take this gift for this year. Never forget the word Sada. Don't have the word Sada for obstacles coming, but for becoming free from obstacles. It is good. You are the decoration of Madhuban. Wow, what a nice thing that Baba has said. All the spiritual roses in Madhuban, blooming away. You can visualize this. All the beautiful energies through the spiritual rose flowers, generating such a perfume all around, spreading Baba's message. So double foreigners are that special decoration of Madhuban. The decoration is very valuable. So you're valuable. It is good. You're doing very well. Bap Dada has seen that every group is international. From how many countries have children come? 60 countries. So look, there's splendor, is there not? Children have arrived here having come running from 60 countries. So multi-million fold congratulations from Bapdada and from Madhuban. Congratulations, congratulations. And now Baba addresses the international youth group, which have 200 youth present. Acha, it is such a big group. The youth group is so big. Bapdada heard the news of the youth group. The plan that you have made among yourselves is a good plan. But first of all, put into a practical form the plan for self-progress, because people of the world also have an expectation that the youth will perform some wonders. The government also expects the youth to demonstrate this by doing something, by becoming something, and making others become something too. You have made a good program. The system that has been created is good. Baba is congratulating those who made the systems. Now continue to send your results to the instruments, because if you continue to check, change will then take place. If there is carelessness in checking, you won't be able to change. So very importantly, Baba is highlighting this, that even when we are doing our checking, there should be no carelessness in the checking. Otherwise, we will not be able to change. Therefore, continue to send your report as per the directions you have been given. Don't send a bad report, send a good one. Continue to give your chart. Don't become tired of this. Don't become careless. Then the youth from abroad will be shown to India. We will get you to meet the government and get the youth from India to meet the governments abroad. So become ready. We will show them the chart of how you're making your own efforts, bringing about transformation, and have become successful in that. Is that all right? You've done very well. Continue to do this. Acha. And now Baba talks to the jurist and cultural wings. It is good that all the news reaches Bapdada. Both the wings continue to make one or another plan and are also making good progress. What has the SPARC wing researched? After having done your research, has anyone become the practical proof? Just like heart patients gave the proof that they have become free from illness. Here I would like to pause and share. If you remember, I had said it in one of my earlier sharing that I too am a living example of my heart condition being cured with Baba's grace, magically. One day it is there and the next day it is gone. So similarly, I'm sure many others have got this practical proof. So Baba also heard news of the youth that very good proof is reaching the government. Similarly, in serving the rural areas, the practical proof is that the Gita Pathshalas have opened. That record is good. Similarly, those from SPARC and those from the cultural wing, you're standing here now, and so have you created such a special example showing that by doing research, this is the sample of transformation that has taken place. Bapdada wishes to see and hear about that sample. What did you research, and how many were benefited through that research in a practical way? This is what Baba wants to see. In the cultural department, have you prepared any departments in which people say that through the spiritual culture, they have experienced these things in a practical way, and that all their departments have now changed? So this is another very important message that Baba is giving us, that through the cultural departments or through whatever jobs that we are doing, through the spiritual culture, we have to experience these things in a practical way. That's when people actually connect to it much easier. We have to find ways to invent, to find innovative ideas on how to connect Baba's teachings in a practical way. In this way, Bapdada is telling those from all wings, now prepare 7 to 8, 10 to 12 such examples so that you can tell the government what work the different wings are doing. Then it is possible that you will receive help from the government. Bapdada heard that one department had said that they have the money and that we have the resources. Show them these samples by letting them see the practical proof of such resources. Otherwise, their treasures will be wasted just like that. They don't know how to use them. You can make them use these in a worthwhile way with your influence. So all the wings together should make such a plan that the proof of every wing is visible in a practical way. Ushaben related the news of the Chandrapur Bhopal cultural program at that point of time. So Baba says that you did the program very well and congratulations for that. Now demonstrate by making them good. Now this is the very important sentence and para. Do all of you know the mind dance? So beautifully written by Baba. Do you know how to dance in the mind? So throughout the day, how many times do you perform the dance of happiness in the mind? There is no question of becoming tired in this. It is not a question of feeling pain in your joints. It is not a question of being busy. It is not even a matter of having to give time or of any expense. So what should you do? Whenever Bap Dada switches on the TV, what should he see? That every child is busy dancing in the mind. If you always remain busy in this, then when Bap Dada switches on the TV, he will see who is dancing. The dance of happiness is good, is it not? So always continue to perform this dance. So can we pause for a moment? Visualize yourself doing this mind dance, being in a complete state of happiness and bliss as your mind dances. Acha, what are we going to do now? Bap Dada has become busy in celebrating a meeting. To all the children from everywhere who are sparkling lights of the soul, to the children who always use everything in a worthwhile way and are embodiments of success, to those who are endlessly great donors, endlessly free from obstacles, those who are endless in knowledge and in being yogyukt, to those who do 3 types of service at the same time, by serving the atmosphere through their mind, by serving through words, and by serving through actions, through their behavior and face. When all 3 types of service take place at the same time, you will then create an impact not on those who say that this is good, but on those who are to become good. To all the children who become an image of experience and give others an experience, multi-million fold love and remembrance from Bap Dada for the new year. Blessings and the throne of the heart always makes you seated on the heart. Therefore, to all the children everywhere who are either personally in front of Baba or who are far away but seated on the heart throne, to all of you personally by name and your speciality, love, remembrance, and namaste. Those who have come for the first time, stand up, wave your hands. Look, half the class has come for the first time. Those who are at the back, wave your hands. It's being shown on the TV. There are many of you, lots and lots of congratulations. Then Baba talks to Dadi Janki. You're looking after everything very well. You're content. And a very important statement that Baba makes here. If the seed is content, everyone is content. So the canopy of protection of Dadiji is also there. You also have her drishti. It is just for service that she has been called. But otherwise, it is as though she is still on service anyway. And he also says to Manohar Dadi, you're playing your part very well. It is very good that you give your presence in the class. It is good because you yourself become refreshed and you also refresh others. So don't stop doing this. You have had the thought that you will remain okay without the doctors. So you will become fine. And he also says to the 3 senior brothers, is the Trimurti fine? You're a Trimurti, are you not? Now, just as the Father is well known in the form of the Trimurti, in the same way the 3 of you should perform such an unlimited task that everyone says Wah, and they all sing songs of Wah, Wah, for the self and also for the service. For the self also, you're not three, but one. One says something and the others accept. One just gives a thought and makes others content. Everyone wants to see this. You will have to do this, will you not? Each one of you should step forward to become an instrument. I have to become an instrument. Each one should think for the self. I have to become an instrument. So let's pause here for a second and reflect on this statement and connect to Baba, and with determined thought, say, I have to become an instrument. You will receive a prize, will you not? Love from the heart is the biggest prize of all. You will receive love because of this. Generally, there is love for you all, but for the one who wins love in this respect, that is receiving love in the form of a prize. So see Baba giving each one of you a big prize because you said, I have to become an instrument. And now, Bap Dada's greetings for the coming new year. Lots and lots of greetings and blessings for the new year to all the lucky and lovely children from everywhere. In the new year, always have new zeal and enthusiasm. And through your new thoughts, let there be expansion and service. By attaining success, through your intense efforts, continue to fly and make others fly. So Baba that time is saying good night, but I will say good morning. And together with that now, the morning has begun. Good morning and good night. Acha. So with this, we end the Murli today. So let's reflect on this beautiful second part of the Murli. And we will pause for a minute. And then we can share after that. So anyone would like to share? You can unmute yourself. And please.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good
Om
morning,
Shanti,
everyone.
sister.
Am I audible?
Yes, sister.
Okay, Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. Very beautiful Murli and very well rendered with giving pauses now and then. So my Baba said, check and change goes hand in hand. Baba says, keep checking now and then. If there is carelessness in your checking, then there will definitely be carelessness in your changes also. So this is my takeaway point from the Murli today, to keep checking myself. Om Shanti. And he has also asked us to create newness, which includes less expense and gives great, and the returns are great and gives great inventions. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sister. Very
Om
nice
Shanti.
stated. Yes, please go ahead.
Om Shanti. Audible?
Yes, Dr. Audible.
Yeah. Beautifully rendered, Murli, sister. Today, Baba has given us a new idea, or what you can say, mind dance. I was really so happy to know this word mind dance. Really, it's the great experience if we always be in happiness and remembrance of Baba. It's a mind dance so that we can forget all other burden or what we are under stress or any other thing. Just forget everything and be involved or be imbibed in mind dance, remembrance of Baba. So nicely said. Thank you, Baba. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, I would like to add to this.
Yes, sister.
Thank you, sister, for revising the Murli. When I meditated on the word guidance, I kept seeing dance at the end of the word. I remember reading that doing God's will is a lot like dancing. When two people try to lead, nothing feels right. The movement doesn't flow with the music, and everything is quite uncomfortable and jerky. When one person realizes that and lets the other lead, both bodies begin to flow with the music. One gives gentle cues for heads with a nudge to the back or by pressing lightly in one direction or another. It's as if to become one body moving beautifully. The dance takes surrender, willingness, and attentiveness from one person and gentle guidance and skill from the other. My eyes drew back to the word guidance when I saw G, I thought of God, followed by you and I. God, you, and I dance. As I lowered my head, I became willing to trust that I would get guidance about my life once again. I became willing to let God lead. God, Srimad is my guidance. My prayer for you today is that God's blessings and mercies are upon you on this day and every day. May you abide in God and God abides you. Dance together with God, trusting God to lead and to guide you through each season of your life. And I hope you dance. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, sister. Very nicely stated. The mind dance is really a beautiful language that Baba has used. And that's why I also emphasized it while reading it, because I was also very touched when I read that word, and very simple way, but easy way to connect to Bap Dada and to Almighty. Anybody else would like to share?
Om Shanti, with the continuation of this magic word, mind dance, it is the necessity of the hour, and it is the practice Baba has reminded us very well in time. Everywhere, everybody seems to be drooped down with that tiredness and worry, and we, Baba's children, in Baba's combined, as keeping him as companion, what we do amidst chaos and everything, we are still dancing, we are connected with him, we remain detached. Dancing means what? We are being detached, untouched with those vibrations, in our own purest vibrations, combined with Baba's as ultimate energy that makes us feeling light, and we start flying and dancing in super senses joys, dancing in super, it's beyond. We feel so protected, so wonderful feeling, and let's have this intoxication forever and ever. Om Shanti, Divine Family. Happy Sadguruvar.
Thank you so much, Sister Anshu. Very nicely explained.
Om Shanti. Continuing to this word of mind dance, while what the sisters shared, what I was getting was we talking about dancing. Now, one is dancing in a random way, whatever shows up. The other way of dancing is, can I be the choreographer of my own dance, my own mind dance? So its mind is not dancing all by itself. Can I take charge of this dance? Can the soul take charge of this dance and be the choreographer of this dance? That is what I was getting while each one of you were sharing, and that's the takeaway for me. Om Shanti.
Very nice, Sister Rakhi. I think Raj Yoga is in fact giving us that same direction, like how you choreograph your own dance, that you decide with a determined thought what you would like your mind to do. So thank you for bringing that up. Anybody else would like to share?
Om Shanti. Am I audible?
Yes,
Om
yes.
Shanti. Om Shanti. Good morning to every family. This is Babdada is talking to Dadi Janki ji. So he is telling that when seed is happy, and seed is powerful, the all tree will be powerful. Each and every leaves and all be powerful. So we have to remind ourselves that I am the ancestor of this world, culprit, and I have to be happy, wealthy, wealthy, happiness every time. So all the world will be happy. That's time. Om Shanti.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Yes, very nicely Baba had given this small example of the seed while talking to Sister Janki in this Murli. And yes, it's very nice. You are content if the seed is content and everyone is content. So the canopy of protection of Dadi Ji is also there. Thank you, brother.
Om Shanti. Today,
Yes,
Baba
sister.
said that you always keep remembering the word Sada. You always have to be free from problems. Not that sometimes you are in problem and you are sometimes problem free, but always be problem free. And also, Bab Dada said that you also need to remember that you are the instruments for bringing about the self and the world transformation. So first give time to yourself, bring about transformation within yourself, and then bring about transformation in the world, because you are the instruments for the world. And the world has a lot of expectations from the youth that they will perform some wonders. So now to bring the newness, Bab Dada had said you have to make some wonders, because youth has energy also, and many innovative ideas for the ways of doing the services. There are many pradarshani's and melas, but people are familiar with those ideas. So now something new is required. Om Shanti.
Yes, thank you, sister. Anyone else would like to share?
Om Shanti.
Yes,
Baba has
sister.
mentioned here today that don't cry in distress by saying why. Instead, say wah wah and be free from obstacles and everything. And Baba also said is very money minding Baba, that he says that whatever the newness you bring, see to it that the cost which you put in that should be less and bring glorification to everything. Om Shanti.
Yes, sister. And Baba had also said, when you say why, he very humorously connected it with the high. Okay, don't make it a
Yes.
high. Stop saying the why. Just say wah, ba, ba, wah. And so beautifully he stated that whatever was happening in the past was very good. Whatever in the present is very good. And what is going to be in the future is supremely good. So everything that's happening in our life, it is just wah, ba, ba, wah. Accept everything with the same acceptance and with the same happiness with the mind dance.
Yes.
Anyone else would like to share?
Sister Jan, just one word. Dadi Guljar Ma's special blessings for all of us. She says, don't say why, just say fly. So that was I wanted to share. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Sister Anshu. Yes, that is another great rhyming word, fly. Experience yourself as an angel flying, and automatically the why will stop. The high will also stop. Thank you, Sister.
One more reminder that Baba gives in today's Murli is about when we are continuously in intoxication of service, do not forget serving self as well. So a reminder point and a balance to be seen between service and self, because only when I am full will I be able to give to the world out. So that's another takeaway from today's movie.
Right. Thank you, Sister. I wanted to also ask Sister Shivani, who normally puts a lot of things in the chat box but speaks less. Today there was something interesting on the chocolate toli, because her mobile icon has a chocolate on it or something which says chocolate. So I got reminded of Sister Shivani Sharma. It says Angel of Chocolates. So the toli of chocolate which Baba is giving to the youth is something very nice and very different message of toli. Would anyone else like to share? Inderbai?
Om Shanti.
Yes, Bhavna.
Today, Baba also appreciated the double foreigners by saying them as double effort makers. So they are the decorations of Madhuban, roses of Madhuban, and they bring a lot of ruhaniyat in by their presence. So I love the practice which you made us to do, that to imagine the angels flying in the Madhuban by just imagining how with what kind of love double foreigners have and affection they have, because they come from so far away, but by looking at them they are so natural. So they bring us they make us remember our original form. Om Shanti.
Yeah, very nice. Actually, it is a nice thing to take these things as homework. At least for myself, I always do it. So I would encourage, if you take a homework for yourself, that today you will be in this mind dance at least once in every hour in your wakeful hours. And imagine your stage of flying, like Sister Anshu reminded us, the why becomes the fly. And then just visualize the mind dance. And I feel visualization actually makes you get that experience. So if you can take that as homework, that would be wonderful. And all of us can share it maybe tomorrow, whether we experienced anything joyful when we made a conscious effort to do this mind dance in the flying stage. Sister Ami, how are we on time? Anyone else would like to share anything?
If the sharing is done.
Before we move on to meditation, if anybody wants to share, we can continue sharing. As you shared right now with respect to homework, Harpreet Ben, I'll just take a few seconds. This Sunday, we are having a session where we're going to be having Murli Manthans for all those 3 Murlis that we are reading and studying in this week. So while we do that session, we can share our experience of today's homework. And that was one announcement that I wanted to do. Other thing was, one more point that Baba speaks about today of double foreigners. When what I was getting here was, and I think that's practically in many Murlis Baba speaks about, double foreigners are the souls who are putting balance between spiritual service and the worldly service. And that is where Baba always says that he has double respect for double foreigners, because what they are practicing in the spiritual life, they bring that back to the local, the Lokik world, because most of them are working professionals as well. So that's one learning for each one of us who are out there, whether we are at home or working in any organizations. How can we be the embodiment of Baba's knowledge and be of service the world out? Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister. Yes, you're absolutely right. We have to find innovative ways of spreading Baba's message in practical reality form. And I think each one is so creative that they will find numerous ways of doing so. And Baba will bless us as instruments in this beautiful journey. Anyone else would like to share anything? Should we do the meditation then?
Yes, if everyone is done with their sharing, we can.
Okay, may I request you, Ami Bhan, to play some nice music?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Sit back and relax. Take a deep breath and inhale and exhale. The breath connecting us to our inner being and the vibrations within our body, mind, and soul. Now focus on your third eye position, the center of your forehead, where you have your beautiful, shining, sparkling light, your inner soul. And your inner soul connecting to the divine light, experiencing the joy and happiness of the beautiful connection with the Almighty. See yourself rising as a beautiful star, a star that is dancing, a star that is moving with joy and happiness, in ecstasy and bliss. So happy, so light, flying like an angel. Connecting to the entire universal energy space, where all the stars are dancing with you, all the different souls of light, all dancing. And as you receive the energy and the divine light of Bap Dada, of the Almighty God within you, you experience the bliss. I am a pure soul. I am a happy dancing soul, victorious over all my vices, so light, so happy, an angel full of love, peace, kindness. The light of the lamp shining within me. As I dance and the new year begins, I drop my old self and transform into Baba's angel, a dancing angel, a mind that is always dancing. And I spread this joy to all around me. I vibrate happiness and joy to everyone around me. And with this beautiful energy, Baba's light shining within me, I slowly come back into my body with this experience of remaining in the constant state of happiness. The joy and the bliss of my mind dancing with Baba's light. I observe my breath, my vibrations, which are all dancing. The spiritual intoxication of Baba's love, of happiness within me and around me. I sway with the music of the flute and experience the tremendous joy. And I'm ready to serve the world and radiate peace and happiness to everyone around me. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Arpit sister. Thank you all of you, and see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Have a blissful day. Happy Sadguru.
Om
Om
Shanti. Happy
Om
Sadguru.
Shanti, everyone.
Rendered
Thank you, Baba.
Shanti sister, thank you. Beautiful meditation.